What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Six Figure Morning Show, where we give you the best advice in business and life. Thank you guys for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. You already know I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys, man. Uh, I was always always sit back and I kind of ponder what I'm going to talk about. Some of you guys think like if you want to start a channel, you're just going to just upload and just have your YouTube channel. It's going to be simple. Yeah, you might see a 15, 20-minute video, but an hour went into making the video. And then you probably spent, God, I don't know, leave it in the comments below for the other creators out there. Sometimes you'll sit back and think for an hour or two, or sometimes you might have to make out a list of episodes or things that you want to. So you put that work in the background. Last week you made out a list for the next week and things like that. And you try to, joggle your brain and you try to get all these ideas going for yourself for a video. And sometimes I just run with it. Sometimes I'm like, man, what do I want to talk about? I'll read through the comment section. I'll see things that people say, and I'll be like, okay, that's a good one. I'll go with it. Or somebody will hit me with something on Instagram and ask me a question, and if I'm able to answer it, I'll answer it. But with the two jobs that I'm working right now, I'm working with people from all walks of life, and I'm working with people from various financial situations. Everybody's in a different situation. Got one old guy at one of the jobs, man. He's 70 plus years old. I think he's 75 actually. He's still working. He's still getting after it. And he honestly, he's not doing it because he has to. He's doing it literally because he doesn't have anything else to do. When you retire, you expire. Oh, he's an old Vietnam vet. He just wants to keep moving. Dude's got money. He's got money to play with. He can throw a barbecue for the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like he's got money to play with. So I mean, I enjoy working with the old guy. He's got a lot of great stories. Got another young guy, man, just ate up, credits ate up, finances ate up. He doesn't even have kids. He just loves to eat out too much and waste all his freaking money. And that might be some of you watching this right now. If you would go through your bank account and put yourself on a budget, pull your bank statement for the past 3 months and start highlighting everything that wasn't a bill. Every time you went to the gas station, every time you went to McDonald's or whatever, wherever you shop at, and you bought junk, every time you bought beer or cigarettes, I want you to start highlighting that. Then I want you to add it up for the past 3 months and look how much money you've spent. You've probably dropped 1,500 to 2 grand on bullshit. McDonald's, Subway, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, cigarettes, alcohol. You've literally probably dumped 2 grand on freaking nothing. And that 2 grand right there is a brand new car. That's I mean, you think about it, guys. 2 grand in a year is $24,000. If you quit eating out, smoking cigarettes, stop drinking, doing all that junk, it's already unhealthy, and you literally just eat at home, cook at home, eat what you make, eat what you can get, the universe will provide. You're not just going to lay around and starve. I mean, we are adaptable creatures. You're going to make something happen to where you eat. It just is what it is. But if you take an oath to yourself to stop spending that money at gas stations, those gas station runs, every morning before you go to work, you got to go get a scratch off in a coffee. Every morning before you go to work, you got to stop in and grab a sausage biscuit. Those gas station runs, every lunch break, every time you pass one, you got to stop and get a soda. Those gas station runs will eat your pocketbook up. They will run your life. Go scratch all that off. Go sit there and highlight everything and add it up and watch. You be like, man, I spent $1,200 last month, $2,300 last month at gas stations, fast food, cigarettes, alcohol. That is $24,000 a year, roughly, depending on what you spend. I'm talking to the masses. But depending on what you've spent, you spent, roughly $24,000 at a freaking gas station, at McDonald's. You could have literally just ate ham sandwiches for a year. Not saying that's good. I'm just saying, though, that you could have literally just ate that for a year and had yourself 20 grand saved. So when you're sitting there saying you're in debt, your credit's ate up, you're this, you're that, you're not making the proper sacrifices. You're not doing what you have to do and what you know to do. Your mind and your body is 100% telling you what to do. Right now, today, each and every one of you woke up with wondering, what's the next move? What's the plan? Turn all this shit off. When you get done watching my video, but seriously, when you get done watching this video and you hear what I'm saying, turn all this shit off. I don't want to see you on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or anything. Don't consume any more information. I want you to go dark. I want you to go dark until your brain has dumped all the garbage that social media has fed to you. I need you to clear up the space. You have my word. I don't know what to call it. Find a freaking real doctor out there and they will give you that what I'm talking about. But right now, you are being bombarded with too much information. I need you to drop it. I need you to dump it. Empty the trash bin, okay? And the only way you're going to do that is by stop watching anything. Stop consuming any form. I don't want you to watch news. I don't want you to watch the television. I don't want you to turn anything on. I just want you to stop. I want you to get quiet and I want you to be a human being for a minute and listen to your body. Let it tell you what to do. It will start telling you what to do. You'll know instantly, I need to work out. Within a few hours, within a day. Guys, go dark for the weekend. This is Friday. Don't come back online till Monday and then come back to the Six Figure Morning Show. But don't come back online until Monday. Just go dark for the weekend. Watch the difference. Please, for those that are going to do it, man, leave it in the comments below and make sure you let me know how it turned out for you on Monday. But go dark for the weekend and watch the difference in your mind. And your mind will start telling you that, hey, you know what, man? I need to work out. You know you need to work out, but you don't. You don't want to get that ass up off the couch. Oh, Dr. Pepper, Cheeto eating motherfucker. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do shit. You know you need to start walking more, running more. Walking turns into running. It just does. Once you've mastered walking, you're like, man, I got this. Turns into running. Push-ups, sit-ups, the little things. You don't got to go to the gym. Stretching in the morning, getting a real morning routine. That's all part. Guys, I'm not a health nut. That's not me. I'm not a health nut at all. If I want to drink it, smoke it, fuck it, that's what I'm going to do. But I don't, because I'm trying to prolong my life. And I know that the only way for me to level up and stay ahead of everybody else is to do these little things and have these little tactics. Wake up in the morning, stretch it out, go for a walk, clear my head. I don't mess with the phone. I don't mess with social media, none of that stuff until I've done what I need to do for me. Take a shower, drink my coffee, drink my water, enjoy myself. That's what I do. I ground myself, just like a lot of you probably do. But back to the financial portion of this. If you will cut out the dumb shit, the every Friday night beer and pizza. I mean, that's you're talking $100 every Friday night for you guys to order. I ain't gonna say 100, depending if you're a single man or whatnot. But realistically, you're going out to Texas Roadhouse, steak dinner. Yes, you should treat yourself. Got it. But you're talking $400 or $500 a month. You're going out drinking a few beers, having a steak dinner, eating real good. That's right there. We're talking $5,000-$6,000 a year. That's a cheap car. That's a credit card paid off. That's raising the credit score. You do that for 10 years, you're talking 40, 50 grand, 60 grand. I know that might seem horrible to some of you. 60 grand in 10 years, that's a joke, blah, blah, blah. But to other people that don't know any other way, if you're 28 years old and you can wake up at 38, because you're going to wake up at 38, unless you plan on fucking dying, you're going to wake up at 38 years old. And that's 60 grand that you got in the bank at 38 because you chose to cut out Texas Roadhouse or pizza and beers or whatever it is. And then you take that 60 grand and you apply it to something that's going to multiply it quickly. Something with a little more risk, whether it's a stock market or Bitcoin or whatever comes out in 10 years. There's constantly something new coming out. Who knows? Maybe in 10 years you put in that work and the universe will reward you. Have my word on that. If you do everything your subconscious mind is telling you to do, so some real Bob Proctor Think and Grow Rich type shit. But if you do everything and it all aligns and you do that for a long period of time, guys, it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to go out here and work out for 30 days and think the universe is going to reward you. But if you go out here and you make it happen for the next decade of your life and really become the person that you think you can be, the universe has no choice but to give you what you ask for. You have my word on that. A better you, physically, mentally, will attract better people, better quality jobs. We focus on our personal hygiene. We keep the beards cut low. If you're wearing dreads, keep them clean. My son's got dreads. Every time I say something on here to black people about dreads or this or that, he's racist. Shut your bitch ass up. Motherfucker, each and every one of us have seen the black dude rolling around that can't afford to keep his dreads clean, but he's got them. They're all matted up and look like shit. If that's you, cut them off. You ain't getting nowhere. You ain't getting nowhere with that shit. My son's got dreads and we keep them done. All right, they're nice, they're clean, they're presentable. I don't let him hang all over his head. He keeps a barrel twist, whatever it is. He keeps something to where it is out of his face, out of his eyes, and he looks clean and presentable. And I've already talked to him. The day you can't keep them that way is the day they got to go. You can't go into these people's companies, factories, thinking you're going to get a high-paying job and you look like shit. It just is what it is. You know how many times I've had to shave my beard for a company because I got to wear a respirator? I've had to walk around with damn booty face, damn whole everything just shaved off. I got nothing on. I'm already bald. You know what I'm saying? I look like a real asshole. But no, guys, a dead ass. If you're willing to do what you gotta do, getting to the next level is not that hard. But the problem is you don't want to do it. You want it to be handed to you. You're sitting there, you're not wanting to pay attention. You're not wanting to make the sacrifice. I'm willing to go to extreme lengths to get to where I need to be. And a lot of people ain't like that, man. A lot of people just ain't like that. Here's my Facebook page, guys. I don't have a lot of videos, but I do have a few videos that some of you may have never seen. This is from right here. This is from when I was a wrangler out in Colorado. I went out there to learn how to be a horse packer and backcountry guide, wilderness guide. I'm telling you guys, I'm prepared to go to extreme lengths that a lot of people are not. I went to school to be a backcountry guide, learn horsemanship, just backcountry, bushcraft, all that good stuff. I spent 3 months out there doing that. A lot of people aren't willing to go and to the extreme lengths that I am. I'm literally willing to live in a tent just to be able to save money and get to where I don't have to do that anymore. But I'm literally, I'm not exaggerating. I'm willing to do that. I made a few videos about survival caches and things like that. You always got to have a little prepper's pantry, some food, some random stuff. I make these caches and I throw them around. Sorry, I know the screen's off a little bit. You know, I wasn't prepared to show Facebook videos, but I just thought about it and thought about you guys. And I was like, I don't want these people to think I'm bullshitting with them. I don't want them to think that I'm lying, that I wouldn't live in a tent, that I wouldn't stop going to the gas station, that I wouldn't cut all this crap out of my life, because I surely will. That's me pulling Blue. That's Blue. He's a mule. Had to pull him up the side of a mountain. He ran off. Finally got him, brought him back. Old Blue, dragging him up the side of a mountain. That some bitch used to run off all the time. But no, I'm fully prepared to do things like that. I don't want people to sit back and be like, this dude just be talking. No, I'm not. I lived in a tent for months when child support was eating my ass up back when I was in the Army, but I was used to it. Hey, matter of fact, Harvey, freaking Harvey, if you find this video, if you made it this long to the video, I saw your comment, man. I hope you're doing well. Had a guy, Harvey, well, I don't know where, I wish I could find that comment, man. It's in there somewhere. I saw it though, man. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Me and Harvey, he said, hey, Edson, this is Harvey. He said, hey, Sergeant Edson, this is Harvey from Afghanistan with the 598. I remember you, man. I hope you're doing good. I'm glad you reached out. Definitely hit me up on Facebook or Instagram if you see this message, man. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. But no, I'm glad you reached out, man. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, guys, I lived in a tent for a while. Child support was eating my ass up. I just came back home from Afghanistan. They were lighting me up left and right for money. Guys, when it's all said and done, I will have spent 20 years of my life on child support. I'm 16 years in. So for those kids that are like, oh, I'm not listening to this dude, he's not even, no, guys, they're like, he's not even rich, I'm not listening to him. No, you better listen to me. I've seen what the government will do to a person. I've seen how much they would. There's so many of you that have these whimsical ideas of what you'll do. It's attached to your social security number, fellas. It's attached to your social security number. It happens instantly. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. In the 1980s, you could avoid it. You could have just left town and not paid it. And the hell, you could have got away with it in the 1990s. Early 2000s, it started to speed up. But in 2025, they just take it straight from your W-2 wages. Now, if you're not a W-2 employee, then that's great, but you better be making money in your own business. This is where I had coaching clients get mad at me because they wanted me to teach them how to beat the child support system, and you can't. You cannot beat the child support system. The only way is for you to start your own business, but then they will continue to stack that debt on you. So you have to pay it because that debt will always linger. I had a guy $150,000 behind in child support. Doctor, mad at me because that was what I told him. You have to freaking do that. You're gonna have to pay this. I realize it's a sickening amount, but I mean, he was pulling 250 a year. So it's like, dude, take the next 3 years of your life and dump 50 grand at that thing. His kids were already grown. So basically, he's just sitting there with the arrears debt. Pay it. Give her 50 grand for the next 3 years and be done with it. Buy a home and sign it over to him. Be done with it and move forward. He was only 45 years old. You're still statistically going to live on this planet for another 30 years. And you plan on the next 30 years not paying that woman that money? Give the shit and go and move forward. Because the next 30 years, God, you'll be multimillionaire and she'll be broke. It's little things like that. And they didn't like the things that I had to say because I'm telling the truth. So when you guys have these great ideas of opening this or doing that, hiding it here, guys, it's attached to your social. And if they feel that you're hiding enough money, they're going to go levy your accounts. They're going to pull your bank information. They can do that within 48 to 72 hours. You think you're going to jump jobs? It's not. You're not. It's attached to your social. There, as soon as you get paid, you might get one paycheck and they're going to take the rest. So you need to be listening to guys like me that are putting you up on game because it's only getting worse and it's only getting faster. You need to be listening to me. How is this dude surviving, flying under the radar? How is he stacking cash? How is he doing what he's doing? Because I live well below my means. Well below my means. If I make $85,000 a year, I'm going to live on half. You understand? There are people out here right now surviving on $30,000 a year. I'm going to be them and stack the rest because it's always around the corner. I'm at war with the state of California. I'm always in defense. They hit me left and right. You understand? Men that are in my situation, they get what I'm saying. So I sit there and I look at it and I'm saying, okay, man, there are literally people out here surviving on $20 an hour. If they can do it, I can do it too. If the man in front of you can do it, you can too. So if these people are surviving on $15, $18, $20 an hour, I can too. So I live like that. And everything extra is exactly what it is. It's extra. You understand? I'm not going to go out here and wrap myself up into multifamily properties and all these different things because they will come and they will use that against me. I got 4 years left. I do not want to have anything leveraged. I don't want anything to be able to be leveraged against me. Some people get away with it, but there's like this fine line when you're sitting there in the child support system. You either have your average Joe, which is us, or you have your wealthy man. That wealthy man can get away with it. He's got a team of lawyers to go in there and fight for it. That child support system and a team, they will bleed your ass dry. They will drag it out. And your lawyer will charge you, if you get a decent one, $300 an hour, and they will drag it the fuck out. And next thing you know, you'll be 10 grand in there, 15 grand in there, 25 grand in there. Attorney fees. On top of making your child support payment, your insurance payments. Guys, I'm not a fucking newbie to this. So when I give you these little tidbits of information to help you along, you have no idea what they'll do to you. To you young guys out there, I know it's depressing, I know it's hard, but you need to think about somebody like me and say, okay, this dude's doing it. He's making it happen. I drive an old truck. I live well below my means. I don't even try to impress women. I don't try to waste my time with it. Some of you are having a hard time with that because you're out here trying to impress people that they won't even remember your fucking name. You move away or you die and it's just it. There's a handful of people that are going to think about you in this life after your death. Your kids, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, maybe a couple of girls or whatever you slept with. You know what I'm saying? There's only going to be a handful of people that think about you after you die. Look at how many people have died in your life and you don't even... You understand? That's going to be you. Literally going to be you. You're just here. You're just doing your time. Make it easy on yourself. Start focusing on your finances. Start getting yourself on a budget. Live well below your means. I know this conversation bounced all over the place. I was actually going to show some other stuff. And then I was like, man, I don't want these people to think that I'm just full of shit. Like I wouldn't go out here and live in a tent, sleep in a van, I would. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't really have to do that anymore, but I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. Sometime I'll try to show my pack. I created a pack. I tried to copy or I modeled this pack off of soldiers from the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and old cowboys in the West. And I sat there and tried to create a very good replica of what they would have carried. And I bought real heirloom type gear. My pack will last 100 years. My grandkids can have it. It'll be around. The tent, the setup, everything, the axes, everything that I got, it'll be around. Because when child support left me homeless the last time, I literally said, this will be the last time. I will never be homeless again in my life. And I prepared for the next one. Because there'll be another time. They're going to hit me hard again. 24 months, they're coming. And it's sad, but I have to live my life that way. They're coming for me. In the next 24 months, they'll be coming for me again. They know that I have to work off what they've set. I have to raise my income. Here they come. They'll raise it again. They'll do it again. And it's sad, but this is how a lot of men have to live their lives. They either have to find a great job for a little while, then quit, but they live in poverty until the child's grown. So I see the women in the comments, they ask me, what's the problem with child support? You didn't plan on taking care of the child? Yeah, 100%. Plan on taking care of my kid, but I didn't plan on fighting the government. Because that's what it is. Most of you, when you put a man on child support, all you see is the money, the benefit for you. You don't know what he's going through, the harassment. That's what it is. Extortion like a motherfucker. You don't know the harassment, the revoking his driver's license, real estate license, taking his life from him. You don't see the harassment. All you see is the check that deposits into your bank account. You don't see what happens to him. Most of you don't care. I put women at the bottom of my life, guys. If I want one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. I put them at the bottom of my life. I know what they do. I know what they've done to me. I've seen what they do to other people. You watch it on the internet all the time. It's not just one woman, it's hundreds of them. It's thousands of them. They're at the bottom. They're at the back of the line with me. I'm not mean to them or anything like that. I don't do anything like that. But when it comes to my personal life, they're back there. Seriously. If you told me I could have the prettiest woman on the planet or a brand new car, I'll take the car. I'll take the car and fuck fat girls. Seriously, guys, though, man, look at your bank account. Get yourself on a budget because you're losing a lot of money to nonsense. When I look at I look at the older guy, I'm like, man, everybody could be him. He lives well below his means and he's just working, stacking cash. He's got the cash today because I've talked to him. He's got his emergency fund in place and all that. But man, he just goes to work, so he has all that money. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and his big thing, he likes to go out. He likes he likes to eat him some good food, and you can't fault the man for that. He's 75 years old and he's got money in the bank. He likes to go out. He's ordering his lunch every day. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat what he wants. He's enjoying his life, and I can't be mad at him for it. But he's done everything and put everything in place to be able to do that. And then on the other side of the spectrum, I got this young kid that's just broke as shit, working his ass off, and it's because of that. He's wasting all his money on fast food, gas stations, girls, whatever, drinking, whatever he's doing. He's just wasting money. Put yourself on a budget, guys. Get yourself on a budget. Start paying attention. Turn this shit off. Turn all this off for the weekend and listen to yourself. Really get grounded. I don't want you to turn another screen on after you watch this video. I want you to get grounded. I want you to focus on the real world and what you as a human being on planet Earth needs. Anyways, I know this conversation went all over the place. I just wanted to talk to you guys this morning. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I got to get ready to go. I'm feeling real Dr. Seussish. fucking Dr. Seuss this morning. You guys have a great day, man, for real. Wish each and every one of you the best. Some of you probably got paid today. Don't blow that check. Enjoy that check. Put a little money up. Pay yourself. Go pull $100 bill out of your check and just set it to the side and forget about it. $100 bill and forget about it and work around that. Other than that, man, you guys have a great freaking day. I'll holler at you later. Smash that like button. Take care.